mouth. Little black girl don't know where to go. She like a clown and the teacher stay kicking her out. Insecure, but she won't say it out loud. All she wanna do is make her mama proud. She wanna be like them other girls, they in another world. She just can't figure them out. Brown face, thick eyes, full waist. Bright eyes, she wonders if they'll judge her for the side. She doesn't compromise. She's seen this world before. This child is wise, never busy, but her mind is occupied. She used to dream of high rises, but life is full of surprises. Talent comes in second place, the perfect timing. Used to swear that I was ready, but back then I wasn't rhyming. Funny, hunger came from staying in my dorm and eating ramen. College had me stressing. College had me stressing. So Father, grant me blessings. Path I'm on is lonely, so right now just help me feel your presence. Give me royal bars with the humility of mortal peasants. Pray that every elder stand for lessons. Call me Lauren as I stand on this hill. I begin to survey the field. I wonder just how far I've been without a deal. Cause anything I say is real, and any line I spit is facts, and any dream I have is valid, so I'm never going back. Listen to that voice inside. That is where the choice resides. You read the future, you know where it lies. I perceive judgment as anger's disguise. Taking a risk will always yield no prize. People will tell us to follow our heart and then look at us crazy when we live our lives. So mom, it's for dad, all the supporters that I ever had. It's for the principal of my high school who said I would be nothing, but look where I'm at. Won't stop till I ain't got to look at the text. We go out to eat and I pick up the tab to the leap of my scene. I'm so like to see I'm enjoying the scene and I'm not looking back.
Black love plus black dollars equals black power. Black love plus black dollars equals black power. This is your boy, Black Jesus Minister, the Ecclesiastes 3 Christian. Be sure to subscribe to our brother, your brother, Brother Bakari on YouTube. Brothers and sisters. Peace, Brother Bakari.
Yeah. Believe in me. Grieve for me. If I'm gone and carry on your own, you way stronger than you think. Ain't no safety if it ain't safe. Headshot or the base. Cut the head off the snake.
What's going on, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Thank you for coming through, checking out your channel, Brother Bakari. Today, I'm second comma. What's going on? This is weapons of mass destruction. I'm sorry, weapons of mass distractions. We used to say mass destruction because we've been going through but anyway, weapons of mass distractions. I just had a conversation. I had this conversation with my homie earlier today over in Tanzania, as he liked to say. I had the conversation with my homie in South America, in Colombia. My perspective is my perspective. Their perspective is their perspective. It was a good conversation. I'm not saying whether they agreed or disagreed, but it ain't no beef. So, but this is what I'm going to talk about today. This is going to be, I should have put part one because there's so many weapons they have used to distract us. Like this gender war. That was one thing. That was a distraction. There's been a whole lot of distractions. But right now, the biggest distraction is who started hip hop. And I have a question to ask about who started hip hop. Who gives a damn? I can tell you who started it. Black people. We can say Jamaicans came to America and had to use a Black American music. African-American music. We can say that if that's what they want to say. But in the grand scheme of things, does it really matter? It's a distraction. Because whoever started it, and they're going to claim it, So now look where it is now. So if you started it, this is what we allowed it to evolve into. Another drill rapper was killed yesterday, 26 years old. Seems like that's a lifespan of a rapper today. And I ain't saying that to be funny and to insult, because my condolences go out to his family. But at the same time, my condolences go out to his family. The things that he was doing on people's grave, dissing the dead. His folks killed the ops. He rapping about it, bragging about it. So it's all of these distractions, right? So what I do is I compared it to our community. So I asked the question when they say who started hip hop. I said, who controls it? Who make the most money off it? I'll wait, right? So once we wait and the answer if they ever answer the question, we know what the answer is going to be: white folk. Some people might say Jews. My bad, because a lot of black people scared to say Jews on here. I'm not. Shit. Y'all get on here and say the N-word all day. You can call a black person an N-word with impunity. But when it comes to somebody else, let me be careful with my words. Y'all damn cowards. But anyway, who make the most money from it? Wow. So my homeboy, we were talking, he's like, how can I compare it to the community? I say, once we finish arguing about who started hip hop and we leave out our house and we live in a black community, who own the corner stores that we go to? Majority of the corner stores. Who run the nail salons in our community? Who have most of the beauty supply stores in our neighborhood where we live? Chinese restaurants. Everything is right there. Now that Hispanics coming, they taking out the lawnmower, they taking out more jobs. Oh my goodness, they want to come and build decks and all of that on people's houses in our community. So that's why I said I compared it, and we need to understand the comparisons, because we can sit here and talk about Lil Ron from the Bronx started it and can eliminate Kool Herc because he's from Jamaica if you choose, and that is okay. I don't care, because it doesn't matter, right? What matters is who controls it, who makes the most money off. Why is it we argue, we talk about all this great stuff we have done. We got all of this knowledge. We know every damn thing. But we're completely controlled by everybody. So now watch this. I thought, as they like to say, white supremacy was the problem. But it's a guy on YouTube. I have no idea why his BS came up on my stream, because I don't listen to him, right? Because I understand he's a fake and he's a phony, right? And he supposed to be a black guy. Nobody know if he black or not, because they ain't never seen his face. But anyway, what's going on, Rashid? What's going on only from the pro-black perspective? I'm sorry, I did type it in the chat. And whoever out there listening, say something, talk to me, and I'll talk back. But this stuff came up in my YouTube thread, someone I don't even listen to, because I know he is as phony as hell, but we are so emotional. We have been studied and people know how to play on our emotions. So he put something in. Beware of the imposters. Now, if this guy is black, and I'll say he's black for the sake of this, I don't know. But anyway, let's say he's black. What people would come in and be an imposter? Would it be white people? Would it be the yellow people? Would it be the brown people, the Arabs, the East Indians? Would it be the Hispanics? Or would it be a continental African or a brother or sister from the Caribbean? So now but beware of the imposters, hashtag they not like us. They not like us. They black. They come through the same, they're African. Oh, my bad. A lot of these people don't like to be called African, but I see a difference in a black American and an African. I'm African. And these people say they just black American and want to cut off their ancestors. I don't get it. But I'm going to say it like this, right? So as we talk about this, I want y'all to understand It's a huge distraction. And the only reason I'm talking about it is because it came up on my feed. If it hadn't come through my feed, what I watch, because I really don't watch this guy, because he's phony as hell. If it hadn't came up, I wouldn't be talking about this. But it's just a distraction. They not like us. That's hip, hashtag. That's hip hop. Kendrick Lamar, right? Kendrick Lamar also did the song. I ain't black no more. I'm an Israelite. I don't know. And I ain't saying Kendrick Lamar said anything about a continent of African or brother sister from South America, because they're Afro South Americans, our brothers and sisters from the Caribbean. I'm not saying he said anything about those people, about our people from there. But what I'm saying is people have taken that song and they have run with it. To black people have taken that song and run with it to separate themselves from other black people. Then brag on America. I don't understand how they become so loyal to something that they complain about, but they don't complain anymore. Their biggest complaints is just other black people. Their biggest complaints is other black people. In one breath, white supremacy is the problem. But the people they truly want to fight and who they truly have smoke for is other black people. From Jamaica, from the Bahamas, from Trinidad, from Ghana, from Nigeria, so on and so. They come in here trying to be like us. When we're Black American and we did this and we did. Who gives a shit? Who own it and control it? We go past the important things to argue about small stuff. Because see, we scared to step to other people and say we want real power where we live. We gonna control our community where we live. We gonna take our businesses back where we live. We gonna own and control, and we gonna do this, and we gonna do this, and we gonna do this. As long as it's not black people from other places doing it. Because do you ever hear those people telling y'all stop spending the money with the Arabs? I'll wait. All these damn foundational billionaires. Let me speak their language, because I hope they damn understand. Because I want y'all to understand. So I want them to understand what I'm saying. They ain't got smoke for nobody else. They don't care who else is there. As long as they don't care who else is doing it, as long as it's not a black person from another place. Do y'all remember I did the video showing the black people that had left down south and went out to California? Because I'm going to show you. It's something that's in us, because we want to shine on each other and we want to be better than each other, but we don't want to step to nobody and control nothing. We don't want to control nothing. Don't even want to control our power base, our community. Don't want to control nothing. Just want to damn complain. Weapons of mass distractions. But anyway, let me get back to this this video I'm talking about. And if people had left down south and went to California, and the black people in California, maybe that's what Kendrick Lamar get this song from. The black people in California were like, the people from down south, they're coming here. They're not like us. That's what the lady said in the interview. And if y'all want to, I'll see if I can find it. They're not like us, huh? They're not like us. No, they're not like us. They're from down south. They don't know this. They don't know. Why are they coming here? They're trying to take jobs. I'm like, shit, this shit back in the 60s, bro. This is back in the 60s. So don't come to me with this fake ass FBA, ADOS nonsense. Ain't nothing but distract. Because you will quickly turn on a black person from the United States for them other folks. But right now, them other folks got y'all fighting black folks. See, I ain't fighting black folks. I'm just sitting there talking about how you being distracted. How many people put in the chat, hashtag hold your damn money. Hashtag hold your damn money. How many of them people that got y'all fighting other black folks telling y'all to hold y'all money so we can control our neighborhood, so we can come up with community, so we can do all of it? How many? But turn around and complain, well, they don't do this for us and they don't do that. But you still give them every damn dime, then not just the so-called white supremacists, as y'all call it. You give it to the Arabs, you give it to the East Indians, you give it to the Orientals, you give it to everybody except black people. Everything I'm talking about, hold your damn money. I'm gonna show y'all something, right? Hold your damn money. The Nation of Islam had a restaurant on Joseph E. Lowry. Now I went on the Nation of Islam. The food was good. I went to eat there. The food was good. I would have gone back. Even though they said they wanted you to be a Muslim and work there, I'm not a Muslim. I wasn't looking for a job, even though I thought that was extremely foul for them to say that. But I still supported the folks. I'm like, man, why do y'all do that, man? These young folks out here need jobs. And we sat down and talked, and we went through, and okay, well, came to an understanding. Said they were going to switch up a little bit. I don't know. But I can say this, they hired Muslims. And watch this. They have black Muslims, I'm going to be specific. But black people stopped going to them, shut that restaurant down. The food was healthy. The food was good. It wasn't expensive. Right there. We stopped going. Stop going. Stop going to them black folks. I'm not saying them black folks wasn't wrong for not hiring a black person that's not a Muslim. That's not what I'm saying. But if you can do that to black people, why can't you do it to the Arab from the Middle East? Why can't you do it to that Muslim? Because he ain't gonna have nothing but his cousin. He don't want y'all. And if he do, they treat you like crap. How many? Why do y'all keep going to Apu? They ain't gonna hire you. Why do you keep going to get that ratified rice? They're not gonna hire you. But we got smoke for each other. And now you got this damn distraction with a documentary called Microphone Chat by the ultimate scammer. And if people don't see that guy's a scammer, that's them just being slow. That's them just being slow. The ultimate. So we gonna argue about who started damn hip-hop. Does it fucking matter who started it when somebody else can just come and completely control something that you started? So now we're going to look for excuses why they control. So why do people control our? It's just everything ain't always somebody else's fault. We got to look at us and say what we are not doing. We know what they doing, but what we are not doing. Yeah, I know. Man, you ain't got but 600 subscribers. You are correct. And I'm okay with that. I'm cool. Give me 600 strong. Over 100,000 fools in a day of the week. But I'm going to ask y'all, why y'all still giving y'all money to people who ain't going to do nothing for you, won't even give your folks in the community a job, treat you like crap, disrespect your women, disrespect your children, but you still go to them, have no smoke for them, none whatsoever, no smoke for them. But you got all the smoke for other black people. You got all the smoke for your distant relatives from another place. Because the only thing they did was they took some off the ship and dropped them over there, took some over the ship, dropped them over here, took some in, dropped some in this country, some in that country, some in this state, some in that state. Completely separated families. But that's who we have smoke for. That's who we have smoke for. And we gonna argue and complain about who started some goddamn hip hop. As if that shit is really important. Who taking your money? Why haven't you said, hold your damn money? We can say hold your vote. I ain't telling you to vote. Up to you. I guess it's up to you whether you hold your money or not. But don't complain about you not having nothing. Don't complain about us not having nothing if we ain't willing to hold our money. Yeah, a lot of weapons are damn mass distractions. This part one. And I'm tired of this damn hip-hop conversation. Who started it? So whoever started it need to get control of it because our youth is dying from this nonsense every damn day, damn near. Another rapper. Till I blink my eyes, another rapper died. 24 years old. I don't know his name. I don't know his name. It'll be on the news one day, this week, next week, week after. Huh? They got the stuff drill rap, kill rap. Huh? That's hip hop. So while we talking about who started it, we don't want to talk about who controlled it because then you're going to have to step up to that damn beast, right? You're going to have to step to that beast if you talk when you talk about who controlled it. You got to step to the beast. So then after you finish stepping to that beast, who getting all the money from it? Who's getting all of it? Been a few rappers made a little money. Who's getting the majority of the money? Don't want to step to him. So now we too scared to even step to our youth and show them what's going wrong. But we going to teach our youth to argue with other people from other places. Oh, I'm a Black American. They're Jamaican. They coming here trying to take from us. We started this. They trying to be like us. Oh, they from Ghana. They trying to be like us. Oh, they from Ghana. And don't get it twisted. You're gonna run across some of them crazy ass Caribbeans from people from the who have problems with us because we from here. People from the continent have problems because we from here. But when it comes to this hip hop thing, we started this in. When it comes to disrespecting our people, calling them tethers, another derogatory term for black people, a tether. When it comes to the tethers, we started this here. We started this here. We treat them like they ain't nothing. We treat them like they ain't even really. We don't want them in our neighborhoods. We'll beat them down and run them somewhere else. It don't make a difference. Then get mad when they ain't on your side, huh? And even if I'm not even talking about physically beat down, I'm talking about a verbal beat down. But it was a black guy went out there and hurt some immigrants from the Caribbean, and after this was like a year ago, because he was tired of seeing them come and take over the neighborhood. But it only the smoke for black folk. And we don't see how this social media thing got this thing on social media. I'm sorry, rap, because in rap, they done killed a whole bunch of N-words. All you got to do is listen to when they talk about it all the time. Whether they actually did it or not, but talking about them in the words have power, then people listen to it and people move on it. They say music can calm the savage beast, so that means the music can also bring the savage beast out of a calm person. But we got problems. We have problems with each other. We have problems with other black people. We always going to figure out a way to make another black person be the problem. We don't want to talk about the solutions. Let's just get mad and continually to talk about other black people. And if we talk about other black people so much, oh, my social media channel can grow. If I get on here and call them the N-word, if I threaten to fight them, if I threaten to come see them, I'm going to come see you and I'll do this to you. And we can just make this shit of some beef. And if we can debate and we can start hating one another, and I can tell only from the pro-black perspective, whose dog is that black stripe on my flag, I can tell him I know a difference in me and you because you got a yellow tint, and we say crazy shit like that to each other. And it's okay. Following folks around on social media who's failed you all right about that? Rashid, we the laughing stock of the human species. We the laughing stock. We are the laughing stock. While we laughing and fighting each other and doing all that, in case y'all didn't know, it was another 14-year-old kid killed by the police today in Clayton County. We gonna have any smoke for them? Clayton County, Georgia, this morning. We gonna have any smoke for them? We gonna put on hashtag they not like us. Beware the imposters, they not like us. Oh, we gonna argue about our women. Our women don't submit. Our women don't do this. Our women, oh, your weak ass ain't done nothing for them to submit to you. So then you got the women who every time you say something, they want to push back and so on and so forth, don't want to respect. Then they wonder why the man don't want to do it, because you ain't done nothing to make them want to do it. All these are distractions. All of these are distractions. All of them are distractions. All of them. All this shit all over social media. Who you think putting these people in the algorithm to constantly push that divisive message? Huh? Who do you think constantly putting them in the algorithm so they can push this divisive message? Who do y'all think putting them in the algorithm so they can constantly push this divisive message? Huh? I know some people gonna say the Jew. They might be a Jew. I say white folks because they who own it. They who control it. Somebody goes, oh, this is Jew. So now we got some people that just made all the problem just be Jew. But we still don't want to talk about a solution. We still don't want to talk about hold your damn money. We still don't want to talk about none of that. We'll talk about who started hip hop, as if that's one of the most important things in the world for black people. Who started hip hop? Who was the first black scientist to do this? Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about the black guy that created the vaccine in this country way back when smallpox was killing white folks. Let's talk about some shit that we have done positive. Let's talk about doctors, lawyers. So let's talk about our children that's going to school. Let's talk about, let's get this Bakari book drive going. Come on, let me put my thing in it. Matter of fact, y'all can run that damn Cash App too. My bad, I forgot to tell y'all that. Run that damn Cash App because these books getting more and more expensive every day. Run that damn Cash App. Tell them on it. Tell them on it. Put it in the chat. Run that damn Cash App. Oh, that's the wrong one. Don't run that one. Give me one sec. I'm sorry about that. I'm back. But people can get they can get these books, get coloring books, and one with the red, black, and green flag is. Get them coloring books and learn about Marcus Garvey. They can learn about our heroes. If they're not little kids, they like preteen or teenagers. I had the books that teach them about they call it Tuskegee Heirs, Heirs, but black comic. Learning about the Tuskegee, learning about the Tuskegee, learning about the Tuskegee Airmen. So there's things. So, but now I'm gonna get back to this before I get off here because I ain't intend to be here for a long time. I didn't intend to be here for a long time, and I'm not gonna be here for a long time. But this is just something I wanted to talk about, man. Why is hip? Can anybody answer that question? Can y'all explain to me who created hip hop is so important? Can y'all explain that to me? Who created hip hop is so important? Can anybody answer that question? Why is that important? Answer this question. Is who created hip hop more important than saying we're gonna hold our money and take control of our community? We the power base in our community. We should control the economy in there. We should have those businesses and that money touch a black business 9, 10, 11, 14 times before it leave, before somebody else get it. Can we talk about that? And how do you do that? By starting to control your community. By getting, you can have community-owned businesses, privately owned businesses. We can have all that. So why don't we want to talk about that? Or are we just going to stay stuck on who control hip-hop and I prove that Tethers didn't do anything? We think of all the derogatory terms to call. So, since you think of the derogatory terms, don't get it twisted. I'm part of it too. So here we go right here because I call them monkeys. So I want y'all to understand. I want these primates to understand what I'm saying. Negro. But we can do that to each other, right? We don't know how to stop doing it. One thing y'all have read, I can't think of the name of the book, but it was Marcus Garvey book. But do y'all remember Marcus Garvey said this? You read the book. Once I say this quote, if you read it, you're gonna know the name of the book and everything. But Marcus Garvey said, and he was talking about how every race of people fight each other. Then he called white people. He said, but the great white men will stop fighting each other and come together so they can have power. But he said, but the Negro, the African, will find one thing and argue about it for the next 100 years and have not moved 1 inch. That's in the Philosophies and Opinions of Marcus Garvey. That's the name of it, the Philosophies and Opinions of Marcus Garvey. So when are we going to say, hold your damn money? When are we going to say we should control the economics in our community? When are we going to say we can have community-owned businesses? When are we going to say we're going to respect, love, provide, and protect one another? When are we going to stop trying to stun and shine on other black people? I want to be better than this black person. I got this and I got this. Or we got this as black Americans and black Americans got this and black Americans got that. And everybody come here for a benefit. But then y'all say there is no benefits. Will y'all please give me 1 second? Man, I'm sorry about that. I got to get off here quicker than I thought. But look, man, I hope y'all understood what I was saying. I'm going to have to come back with this part 2, with the weapons of mass distractions part 2. I'm going to finish this one and that. That was my son calling me. He broke down on, I had a blowout on the side of the highway. I got to go give him a hand. On that note, I'm out, man. Peace and love.